Alright guys, so if you saw the last video, I was talking about baryonyx and whether it was in Jurassic World or not, or where it was supposed to be. So in this video I thought I'd do my first aquarium story, which is also somewhat like how I'm going to do this tank. My first ever aquarium is this tank right here, the 25 gallon. This guy, this monstrosity. And that was a Christmas I got in about 2012, I believe. It's an older tank. But anyway, that was all I wanted that Christmas, was an aquarium. I thought it was so cool of an idea. And before I even got the aquarium for Christmas, it was the only thing I asked for. I was either going to do Papo dinosaurs or the tank, and I decided to do the tank. And at the time I also had Louie, and Louie was my only animal. And after the 25 gallon, I only got one other tank. It was my 5 gallon, which my grandmother gave me, but that's for another thing. But anyway, when I first got it, it was for Christmas, and it was a really good Christmas. I got the crocodile skull you see in there. I got all of the gravel you see in it. And man, I love that tank. I set it up that Christmas. My dad helped me put in the chemicals and everything, and we waited, and man, I could not wait to put fish in it. It killed me, because this was my main birthday or Christmas present, but I couldn't enjoy it to the full length, you know? But, about a week later, I ended up getting insanely sick, and I had reserved the animals that I was going to get for that day. And luckily, I felt better that day to go get them. But anyway, the animals I looked for, I saw a week prior, actually 2 weeks prior of Christmas. And I was walking through Ruff's Pet Shop. Ruff's Pet Shop, I believe was what it was called. Man, it's been a long time. They closed down, unfortunately, I found out. But it was a really nice little pet shop. They had really cool stuff. And I was looking through, and I knew I wanted a Plecostomus, a Pleco. I knew I wanted a silver tip shark. I liked the silver tips whenever I saw them. And I looked at this one tank, and I saw pufferfish, green spotted ones, and I thought those were so cool. I found out that the lady told me they were brackish, that if I add a little bit of salt to the water, that it would not affect the silver tip or the Plecostomus. And I was thrilled. I could not wait. And I saw a little one. There was 2 big ones. And I also looked at mystery snails. So on that Friday, I remember I had asked my granddad if I could get birthday money, my birthday money early, because my birthday's in January, and it's at the very end of December. And he sent me the money. It took about a week to get there. And me and my dad went down to the pet shop, and it was a little more than I expected, so my dad helped me out a little bit. And I got a really pretty little mystery snail I named Pokey. I got a Plecostomus. I got a really cool silver tip shark. And I got the 2 bigger pufferfish. And they were actually very nice pufferfish. They got along well with the other fish in the tank and all that. I named them Puffin Cuddles. And they were so cool fish. They were so cool, man. I love Puffin Cuddles. But 2 months later, I was adding and subtracting from the tank. I got like neon tetras, which were really cool. I got a little dwarf frog to put in there. That was after. Hold on. With these fish, the next fish I got, I wanted to get another silver tip shark to go along with mine. So I went to PetSmart. I got them all. I got another one, and I put him in this tank. And me and my dad actually had a lot of fun with this tank. He wanted to get some green tiger barbs, which I agreed with, and it was really cool back then. But I had no idea what was to come. That silver tip had ick on it, and I did not realize what ick was until it was too late. And it killed off my puffer fish. It killed off the silver tip shark plus the other one. It killed, my Mr. Snail died, but that was due to the chemicals in the water. I never knew that you couldn't add a lot of chemicals to the water, and I did, and he passed away. The Plecostomus got ick, but he never died. He didn't die till like a year later, so I mean, it was still sad to lose him, but it's okay. I lost all my fish. So I went to rebuild the tank, and over a while I ended up getting neon tetras, a little dwarf frog. Maddie got two fancy guppies that later passed away. I got a shabunkin goldfish that the guy at the pet shop gave me on my next birthday. I got this tank in 2011 then. Yeah, I got it in 2011, that's right. And I got my original tiger salamander before she passed away. Tiger Lily, my dad, that's another video story. He didn't take care of her and she dried up. I think he flushed her, but he tried to say that she climbed out. And I'll go on with this real quick. She couldn't. I wish he wouldn't have lied to me. A salamander can't climb like a lizard. They got those little stubby arms. She couldn't have climbed out of the top like he said she did. The only way is if she had died and he flushed her. So I wasn't mad at him. I just wish he had told me the truth. But anyway, the pet shop owner gave me a shabunkin, but it later got ick and died. I had it constantly, and I was finally able to get rid of it one day. And then one day I got a ghost catfish and all that, and I had a really cool freshwater flounder. I got another puffer fish, but I mean they all continued to die from ick and stuff because it wouldn't leave the tank. And now there's no problem with ick anymore, but all that. The last fish I got was a tiger Oscar, and he was really cool. I named him Arkham, and he had only one eye, and he ate the little dwarf frog, which sucked. I didn't know they were that aggressive at the time. And I liked Arkham, and when we had to move, when my dad shut off the electricity or didn't pay, I had to get rid of the fish. I couldn't bring Arkham with me because my grandmother would not let me set my 25-gallon tank in her house. She had a tank already, which was for Blue, the electric blue crayfish, which was hers. She enjoyed Blue. She later gave her to me. Blue died about a year ago. That was a really cool crayfish. But anyway, I had my little 5-gallon I had brought back down, and I had to give Arkham away to the pet shop, and they traded me a bumblebee catfish. But sadly, because I didn't think I could bring the fish to the hotel because it was not allowed. I wish my mom would have told me. But I left the tank there, and they froze overnight. I lost my Eclipse catfish, which I had strived so long to get because I loved the Eclipse catfish at the time. I still do. I kind of wish I could get another one. But I got all these catfish now. But I had the bumblebee catfish, which froze up too. The Plecostomus wasn't doing good, but he later survived. Wait, it was another... What? No. Wait. Yeah, it was another Plecostomus that I had bought. I don't know. I might buy another Plecostomus. Probably not, though. It would be getting too big for this tank. But, anyway. Let's see. Where was I? Anyway, I lost almost all my fish during that move, and I came down here. Had to restart, and I got a really awesome mud skipper, and that was really cool. Let's see. That's about it for that aquarium story. But anyway, now I've got, and over the years I've gotten. You saw when Spud was a tadpole, I'll just say. He used to be in this tank about a year ago. Almost a year and a half ago. He used to be in this tank before I put him in that tank. I had a gourami in there. I had another dinosaur biker, but it had passed away because I had gotten it at the pet shop from a person that had brought it in, didn't want the gourami and the biker anymore, and they both died though. I bought this guy when I saw him. I thought he was so cool because he was so big. I bought him for 25 bucks. Freddy, the dinosaur biker. And he's still in the tank now. I've had him for over a year. And I used to have a bluegill about that big. I had him for almost 4 years. And he recently passed away. But he was a butthole, though. He used to kill all the fish and all that in there. One more story. In the 5-gallon, I used to have a minnow, a little shiner minnow that I caught up in Tennessee. I literally caught him on one of those tiny hooks I used to catch. I used to roll them in. Everyone thought it was funny because I'd reel in these little fish with this tiny hook. And I used to keep him in there, and he was a butthole too, and he used to kill all my other fish. I had a jelly bean frog that he killed one time. Running out of time here. I got 16 minutes, or no, 6 minutes left. But now I got 3 bluegills and the warmouth, which I think I'm going to release. I think I might release the bluegills, maybe not the warmouth, because I kind of like the colors on him. Keep him in there along with some of the other fish. But anyway, that's my idea for what I'm going to do is the 2 rope fish, a puffer fish, just 1, I think, and 2 mud skippers. It easily adds up to about $100, but it'll still be cool. I just really want to get this tank looking real nice. So you know the full story of this tank. And at the time when I first got it, I had Louie, and he was the only lizard that I had. Louie passed away though. He was just a normal yellow tangerine leopard gecko that I got for $50, but I got a whole bunch of stuff that came with him. Let's see. I think that's about it for the aquarium story. That tank is doing pretty good. At the moment, I got Andrew's little beta fish in there right now. I got that a year ago for my birthday. My grandparents got me that. Let's see, we got from this tank, and now I have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 water aquariums. That does not account the lizards and all that. And now I have, let's see, the flathead, the minnows over there, bluegill, warmouth, dinosaur biker, channel catfish, beta fish, there's little goldfish in there, gobies. I'm not going to count toothless. So now I have almost 10 different types of fish. It's gone a lot. I want to do a feeding video. I will not do near as feeding, probably not. Whenever I get another, whenever they need to be fed again, that's what's going to happen. Anyway, remember to like, comment, and subscribe, guys. I forgot to say welcome to the Jurassic Room again. My gosh. I continue to forget that. But there you guys. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe.